Okay, so while this game's getting loaded up, which I probably have to dismiss again. Let's see. Let's try logging out here. It's gonna use the lines, but you know, I can make it servers. Oh, there we go. Now we're back. Now we're rocking and rolling. Most of the servers are down. Let's see. I have to jump fully out of this. Nope, not like that. Hold on 1 second, Trey. If you're watching, man, just give me a second, please. Hold on. Exhibition, online head-to-head. Damn, these servers are down. What the hell? You know what? I got a different idea. We'll use my let's see. Franchise, ultimate team. We'll use my ultimate team, which I know is gonna suck. We'll use some. Oh, that's not bad. My God. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. I don't really want to open these, but let's see. Season. Let's. Okay. Now, let's get going. Damn it. Fuck. Sorry, I'm really tired. Just give me a second. I'll load this game up. I'm gonna try the Green Bay Packers. Just because. So double it up. Why is it doing that? Like, yo, Trey, if you're still watching, hit me up. My God, bro. Whoa. 1 second on the live stream. I'm gonna check my internet connection. Oh no, I'm actually joining on. Okay, hell yeah, let's do it. Okay, I'm nervous. Who am I gonna verse?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons.
Don't kick it.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Deion Jones. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A good pickup there, 26
I'm admit right now,
yards.
that was a lucky pass. I thought you were going to intercept that.
3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when
I was like, oh shit, when I threw it, and I'm like, hell yeah.
Throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, damn it.
And it's intercepted.
Damn it.
Picked off by Robert Alford.
That's why I prefer to run.
Happen for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
I'm good when it comes to defense, but offense, I suck.
After the interception, here's Ryan. On the screen, this is
What am I doing?
Room to run inside the 40.
Damn it. Yes, when I put a pack when I was Lions, I kept intercepting the ball. I knew what the guy was going to throw to and try to run, and the guy quit right after like the first quarter.
Out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback.
It's annoying too. It's like, just play the game. Like, it was 0-0 too.
A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the play.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Man.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman, a 5-yard touchdown run. And
Soon as I start warming up, it'll be a lot easier. More like you don't play for a week and then you lose all your strategy and stuff like that.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Green Bay Packers getting the ball back here, but I wanted to ask you to kind of assess 2018 for them, because you think back to the midway point, they're under 500. Even some of their wins have been, I don't know if you want to call it a little uninspiring, but what do you make of their season?
Good word, because Chicago had to come back, and that was Aaron Rodgers coming back from injury in that game to win that one on opening night.
Yeah, that went pretty well.
San Francisco at home on a Monday night game. Everybody thought they'd blow them away, and they really struggled in that one. But the better teams that they've played them very tough, been very competitive, haven't been able to get over the hump against them. Here's the question, though. Are they wasting number 12's best years? Talk about Aaron Rodgers. Do they have the right personnel around him? They drafted 3 rookie receivers this year, waiting for them to make an impact to try and supplant or supplement the guys they already have. They need those guys to get going and in a hurry.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved. And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen. Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
What? How?
Incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver.
Dude, that was...
And now it's second down.
Oh, my God, dude.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
I don't even know, to be honest with you. I was trying to...
On second down, it's Jones.
I was trying to throw it to a square, which was cutting in. And then I think Triangle tried to take it and knock it down out of my hands. For my team, what are you doing? Like, what the hell? Okay, let's see here.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Oh my internet lagged out right when I threw that.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rodgers to Cobb, good for a Green Bay first.
It was like soon my internet came back in. My guy was running the other way this one. I was trying to get it past your guy.
And put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, Rodgers drops it to Jones in the flat. No gain, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that
I see the field goal. That's what I'm going for. No touchdown here. It's a field goal. 3 points.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones.
Oh, yeah!
Down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to be sacked.
Nice.
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Grady Jarrett able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
It was a trap.
Good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on third down.
True. I was trying to make a run to the left, but they showed, like, the green box. And I was like, should have. Could have, but didn't. Let's see. Right.
Now it's Rodgers. Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Falcons coming back out here onto the field. This has been a team that's had an interesting season. The rough start, then they picked it up some. As you look in your crystal ball going forward down the stretch, what do you see for the Falcons?
Well, I think on the surface you would think the injuries are just too much to overcome on the defensive side of the ball. But the way they've been playing recently, they put everything on the offense and just asking the defense to do just enough. And the offense is really giving them great play because Matt Ryan can throw to Julio Jones, Mohamed Sanu, the rookie Calvin Ridley, Tevin Coleman and Ito Smith running it and catching it. They're starting to put up points in big numbers and making people chase them each and every game.
And they may want to start to pad some wins now because 3 of their last 4 in the regular season are on the road, including trips to Green Bay and Carolina. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Brandon, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. And when you're running back and catch the ball as well, that can only help your offense.
This one caught by Ridley. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Yeah, I got the ball, so you get halftime.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete.
Yes.
But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Rodgers now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And this is incomplete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout.
Man, I'm too afraid to throw it. I'm afraid of getting an interception again.
2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line. 2nd and 10.
True.
A give to Jones.
Oh,
I
hate to be on that end. That looked like they actually legitimately
hit. On that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
To throw on 3rd down. Rodgers eluding the pressure right.
Man.
Intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Now Ryan.
Why did I do that? That was stupid.
Hooper. Touchdown.
Damn it.
Falcons. Austin Hooper, 61 yards. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Oh, hell yeah.
In the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive,
let's
doesn't
see
it?
here.
It certainly does.
Okay.
And a lot of the teams,
if this doesn't work,
plays,
this is going to be bad.
Right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Rodgers.
Yay.
Caught on the right side.
Come on, come on, come on. Yay.
Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there just before halftime.
That's what I'm trying to go
yards. Rodgers now on first down.
Fuck.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time.
Damn it, man. I had it so close.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Oh, that's just brutal.
And off he goes.
That's just sad.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ito Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Okay, it's not bad. 20-0, 21-0. Anything can happen.
Pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squat if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Desmond Trufant.
If you score on this second, I'll be surprised.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And Bryant's kick is good.
Not bad.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Crosby on now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A very solid gain of 27.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Man.
A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. It's Coleman here. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
When you think of Mike Daniels, you think of strength. Hard to knock off the football, but surprising quickness and ability to move and evade people. How about that play there?
Well, he can squat 600 pounds, so that's how he caught people's attention coming into the league, and he caught our attention right there. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
And that's
Finally.
the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. It's complete, so he brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So here are the Packers now.
Crap.
They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board
Imagine
looks
just
like
busting
today?
through all that
Because
in real life, just
that's
running all the way
exactly
down there,
what they printed up.
hearing the crowd cheer.
Stop
That must
them
be
on
really good.
defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
Came with my Lions.
Again, it's Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. 58.
To throw is Rodgers. To throw on 3rd down. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And got his man complete. And all the way to the opposite 49.
Yeah, I was like, if I didn't catch this one, something's wrong with my team. Like, something has to be wrong.
43 yards.
I don't think to play like that in real life.
Moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by
Okay, not bad, not bad.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay. If this doesn't work out, I'm gonna be so bummed out. Ah, come on. That was a good play.
At Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Well, thanks for the confidence. You know.
Let's go, come on.
Now the dude's like, yeah, at Lambeau Field where the fans are starting to make their way to the car. It's like, wow, great. Confidence.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down.
At one hand.
And the
What?
hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Damn. That was a one-hand grab.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Hey, we got 4 down. We are going. Watch number 33. Kill.
Now a play fake. Rodgers being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Let's see, I'm trying to.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And look at this. It's a fake.
Yeet. Yeet. Yeet.
Now look at this.
Ah.
Gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
The kick.
Give him an even 20 yards there on the pickup as a fake punt fooled everybody.
I'm surprised that worked though.
358. Inside.
On play action. Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
Oh my God.
Incomplete. Another wayward pass.
Jimmy Graham can't catch for shit
in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On 3rd down, here's Jones.
Okay, I'm just going to deal kick it. I'm not going to do anything fancy. Don't kick it. Not like that punt. That was a lucky.
That's going to bring us to a 4th down. And Crosby puts it through, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They will run again with Coleman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle there by Clay Matthews.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. On 1st down, Ryan. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back
if I would have hit him hard enough or control that guy, I probably would have tried to make that fumble, but it didn't work out.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Coleman. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Mike Daniels makes the tackle.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Third and long. It's Ryan. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Kenny Clark able to drop it for a loss of 12. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
Rodgers is going to go down.
Shit.
He's sacked.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And now here is another
nice pick.
interception. Picked off by DeMonte Casey.
Well, nice game. Good game.
Interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Hard to forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mohamed Sanu, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
Oh, I was this close to getting there.
Advantage as they cash in for 6.
Damn.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh,
They'll bring it back to
ouch.
just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by DeMonte Casey, and he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton, and the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
Yo, yo. Enough much. You again? Hey, I got a new team this time. Okay, I guess that's my time for redemption. So.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit,
Yep, my home
Michigan.
team right now.
A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off
I
the
get halftime
charts.
this
They
time.
are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Can't believe they versed the Rams this Sunday. They're going to get killed. What you did to me, they're going to do to them.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Drops it off for Coleman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be a third and about 13. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. He's airing it out for Sanu. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Now Ryan on first down. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So first and 10 now from the 30. Coleman now.
That was nasty.
Touchdown, Falcons. Tevin Coleman, 30 yards. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. A nice run by him, don't get me wrong, but the blocking up front was a thing of beauty.
I think for an opening drive, how about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking, good vision, and he accelerated to the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, man. I could have had it.
Near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Stafford and the Lions now have it first and 10 at their own 26.
Until you get hit, it's like, oh, shit.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount.
No joke, LeGarrette Blount, he sucks. Like, he's not real that good.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Yeah, but when he comes to the Lions, he can't, like, do shit, making us go back farther. Unless you get to the 10-yard line for the touchdown.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson.
But Johnson, though, he's a beast.
At about the 35.
Not bad.
9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. First down carry here for Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Not doing too bad.
Here with Charles
Making
Davis,
it up there.
Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3.
Let's go now, let's go.
Now a handoff, Johnson. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Stay 50, stay 50.
What am I doing? I could just ran right in the middle.
On the play back
What am
at
I
the
doing?
46. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Okay.
And they went the wrong way there.
Damn it.
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Ryan. Caught by Sanu. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Wow.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Detroit Lions trotting out on the field again. And the first year under Matt Patricia maybe hasn't gone how they had hoped. They're going to need a big second half of the season to get back into playoff contention. But the running game has been better.
It certainly has, because remember they drafted Kerryon Johnson out of Auburn.
They won a lot better than expected.
He would
Let's be honest with that.
as their lead back, and he's done exactly that. On pace to be a 1,000-yard rusher as a rookie. They haven't had one of those since Reggie Bush in 2013. Unfortunately, they still feel a little bit like they're treading water, still trying to find their way. Even
they can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Damn.
Blue serving in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points.
Okay.
But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now a carry for Blunt. Powers through him.
Okay, I'm just going to field goal. I'm not going to do anything special. I don't want to blow this chance. I know I'm not going to get another chance like this.
So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt.
Okay.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
I feel a lot comfortable with this team. My home team, then the Green Bay Packers.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Feel a lot comfortable. The last game was just a murder. That was like a shutout. I just hate when like people that are doing really good against you, then they write you about it, and they're like, "I beat you." It's like, good for you. Want the cookie?
The man they call Snacks, Damon Harrison, forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They go play action now. Ryan.
Oh! Oh! Wow. What a catch. That mid-air swat, though. Almost.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Facing a 2nd and 2. This catch good for 8 yards. Ryan. And incomplete there.
Thank you.
Nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Play action. Ryan. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion.
Matt Patricia, get off the field. You don't.
A field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. To throw again is Ryan. That's complete right around the 8. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Ryan will throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Ooh, nice.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ito Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now he'll let it go. This is caught inside.
Oh, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my God! Let's go!
Get that done.
And with the clock at all zeros, they get the touchdown.
Oh my God, dude.
Just a one-score game into the lockers.
And you know what else it does?
I know, right?
Boost their confidence. It doesn't change your game plan any. See, if they're
wow.
bigger going into the half, you may have to revise what you plan to do in the second. But now in this quarter, within one score in striking distance, you go ahead and keep playing and do what you've worked on all week long.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
I thought at first the way that was set up, I was like,
shifts by him.
ooh, not that bad, not that bad.
Pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're down here, but
yeah, I saw that when I was like, when I saw the play, there was like 3 people, but then when I saw it, there was like 3 of my team members, and it was one of your guys, and that's when I was just like, just throw it. It's the worst that could happen.
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up.
Hey, one of them has to catch it.
There's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay pop. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that's complete to Luke Wilson. A big play there for Detroit.
Hell yeah.
53 yards.
Well, Fred, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
Stopped immediately there. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays.
Yes!
John's man, it's caught for a Lion touchdown. In for the score. And the Lions are in for 6.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but
shouldn't done that.
the person
Shouldn't done
running the
that.
route.
That's all right.
Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Ryan.
Oh! Oh!
Now it's intercepted.
Oh!
By the linebacker, Jared Davis. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Charles, I want to go in a different direction for a second, talk about Le'Veon Bell, because the November 13th report date has come and gone. He's still not with the Steelers. Now, the good news, though, Le'Veon Bell not there, but James Conner has been good in his stead.
He certainly has, and we have to think now that maybe we won't see Le'Veon Bell in a Pittsburgh Steelers uniform.
Okay, that's all right.
Down he goes. Deion Jones coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Okay.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open
that would
up
have
the
been
defense
badass.
a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
Wow.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. Tevin Coleman, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are in for 6. And that
Okay, not bad, not bad.
massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up
It's
significantly,
skyrocketed.
right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So out now come the Lions. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect.
What?
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Nope.
Picked
Damn.
off by Robert Alford. And
Damn
it's
it.
a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. This is Coleman, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. He was brought down by Devon Kennard. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them.
Now I got to bust my ass to get like 2 touchdowns.
Tevin Coleman, 30 yards. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown.
That's all right. At least it wasn't like last game, like 3 to like 36.
The extra point winds up successful. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Here's Stafford. Fine time. He's going to have to eat this one as
damn it.
Goes. Deion Jones in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
True.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Ah, damn, bro.
Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Damn it.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each and every snap.
And he'll take it into
nice.
end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman, a 22-yard scamper. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Stafford on 1st down. Hit from behind.
I knew that was going to happen.
Driven down. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw.
What? How do you not catch that?
So they took a shot there on
How do you not catch that?
Couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
This defense was
Yeah.
definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead 4th quarter.
Oh, I
And
didn't
you
even
can
know that.
expect more passes like that downfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner,
Thanks.
after such a scramble, it sort of feels that
Right.
way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
Right. True.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And it's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Now, are you from Georgia?
First down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a
Yeah.
battle. Who's going to win on first down?
Yeah, you
The
have the
offense or
accent.
defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Ryan wants to throw it. And the hit jarred loose. It's
That has to
incomplete.
hurt.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Now Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper.
I remember I was versus one guy and I was the Lions. Right where you're at, I intercepted the ball and he quit.
Whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the
And I was like, come on. That's not cool. That's like he was beating me anyways.
Here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Oh,
Now
like that.
And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
They go play action here on 1st down. And Stafford's going to be taken down. That's a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
This is taken at the 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes.
Well, good game.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Ryan now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Here, I'll let you right now.
Well, I know it points in the... because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, you're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.